Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on what's turning out to be a busy Tuesday afternoon, 25th of July, and it's 2:30 Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, time of the recording. So remember, when it comes to to severe weather, go to weather.gov to get the latest weather information in case you're watching this later this afternoon or this evening. We have severe thunderstorm watches up until 8 o'clock. Northeast Virginia, across much of southeast and eastern Pennsylvania, all of Delaware, so eastern Maryland, New York City, Long Island, the Hudson Valley, and into Connecticut. And we can start with the satellite loop tight on the northeast. Excuse me. And you can see a lot of lightning strikes that are occurring from an area of thunderstorm that's moving to the east. And given the fact that we're looking at this loop that ends at 2:30 in the afternoon, we still have plenty of daytime heating to go. So these storms are going to hold together as they move eastward and impact areas of the Hudson Valley, New York City, Connecticut, and Long Island as they do so. And there are going to be some severe cells involved in this. As we check out the latest radar, you can see that there are several severe thunderstorm warnings that are up in parts of New Jersey and also up the Hudson Valley along Route 87 to the Catskills and points north. A lot of special marine to the south in Delaware Bay and also Chesapeake Bay. So we will continue to monitor this as we go through the afternoon and evening hours. And the Storm Prediction Center, with that severe thunderstorm watch up, you can see the area of risk from northeast Virginia right up through Connecticut, all in a slight risk zone. And the marginal risk goes up into Maine, southern edge into southeastern Virginia. We should point out that we also have severe weather risk tonight in the northern plains with a rather large area of slight risk for severe weather indicated for parts of the eastern Dakotas into Minnesota and Iowa and in portions of northern Nebraska. A small 2% tornado risk with the plains risk area. While it's always possible that something could spin up in the northeast, the main threat from this is really going to be wind, a 15% chance of wind gusts of 50 knots or higher within 25 miles of any point. And also, the other issue is going to be hail, and we see a 5 to as much as 15%. The hail risk is greatest southernmost New Jersey down into northeastern Virginia. Now, we have no thunderstorms to worry about tomorrow from Maine down into Virginia. You go west, and this is where you start to get issues in and around the lower lakes, southern Michigan, northeast Indiana, northwest Ohio, where we have an enhanced risk of severe weather and a 5% tornado risk. And I point this out with regards to that risk zone because that moves into the east on Thursday. This is Thursday morning into Friday morning. Storm Prediction Center already has a marginal risk up in northern New England and down in southern Virginia, but a large area of slight risk from northeast Virginia right up into much of southeastern New England and also up the Hudson Valley into New York State, southern Vermont, and New Hampshire. I would not be surprised if we wind up seeing this area expanded a bit and maybe an enhanced area of severe weather may eventually be added to this since we're still a couple of days away from it. Now, as far as rainfall is concerned, we do have the risk of some flash flooding, localized flash flooding with thunderstorms. The Weather Prediction Center showing anywhere from a half inch to as some pockets of an inch and a quarter, inch and a half. But as always with these situations, when it's convective, you certainly could wind up with double the forecast amounts if a thunderstorm were to get over you and sit over you for a while. Meanwhile, we've got also 3/4 inch to an inch and a half indicated in the southern part of Michigan, northern Ohio, northeastern Indiana, and that extends back northwestward into Minnesota and to eastern parts of South Dakota. Also, some heavy rains in southwest Florida. We're looking at 2 to 3 inches plus over the next 7 days. So this is really about upper troughs and weak weather fronts that are going to be moving along all while we are heating up. And we, of course, are dealing with the system for this afternoon and into this evening. That goes out. Wednesday, not a problem from the standpoint of thunderstorms. We actually should be thunderstorm free pretty much up and down the East Coast. but temperatures are going to be getting up into the 90s, and the humidity levels will also be oppressive as the dew points climb up into the 70s. Thursday, we have another mechanism approaching. So it's going to be a hot and humid day across the northeast and mid-Atlantic states. Thunderstorms are likely in the afternoon and evening. The model's not picking up on them too well at the moment, but that to me that means that they're probably underdone. The dynamics here are fairly impressive for some strong thunderstorms later Thursday night. And Friday is going to be, I think, the hottest day with temperatures in the middle to even the upper 90s as we have a west wind. Humidity levels will be high, and there will be some thunderstorms in the late afternoon and evening, and also during the overnight hours. Into Saturday, a cold front will be through. One more shot for thunderstorms on Saturday. That should be the last day of temperatures topping out above 90 degrees. Saturday will be a little bit lower temperature wise, the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states versus Friday. And then after that front goes by, we've got a nice dry, and we can call this a pleasant air mass coming in for Sunday, and particularly for Sunday night and Monday. I think we'll be in the low to mid 80s on Saturday with lower humidity, and upper 70s to low 80s for daytime highs next Monday, also with low humidity. So something to look forward to, at least as we get out of July and into the month of August. If we hold the same pattern, these air masses coming down from Canada are going to be a bit more robust, dry air, pleasant air coming down, and keeping heat and humidity mostly at bay. So we will continue to monitor these thunderstorms for the rest of the afternoon. We will keep you updated on any further developments. So keep your eye to the sky and stay safe out there. We'll talk to you later.